It's, I mean, it is an interesting one. I mean, obviously the push into China that's happened with, you know, with the fixture over there and that sort of thing. They seem to have sort of put their toe in the water, but it's not a concerted effort. And of course, logistically, it's a difficult one to take in its current form.
If I was in charge of the AFL, I would be apportioning a budget to 200 countries.
Yeah.
And I would be making sure that there was at least one person responsible for the advocation of Australian football in that country. The benefits are enormous. Number one, Australian football is probably the best game there is in terms of encouraging people to be physically active.
Yes.
And
open the influx of very significant Melbourne players. I noticed next door you're sitting next to probably the highest profile Melbourne player ever.
I think that's true. Ron Barassi's a fine man.
Yes.
And wonderful player and wonderful coach. It deserves to be.
Yeah.
And I mean, I believe that the great political swell in Australia in determining the future, our future in the next 100 years, it ought to include making Australian football a worldwide game.
Very, very well
So
said.
in good hands with this guy.
Yeah, you're
Tom,
not kidding.
And getting back to Melbourne, Brian, you follow them, obviously turn around with what they're doing now. Obviously missed out in the grand final last year, but they're on the right track, aren't they?
They seem to be, and it's very encouraging what the new coach has done.
Yeah, fantastic.
Brian Dixon, the former Melbourne champion, who is on the board of Australian Football International and clearly
a legend.
Knows his stuff and well, has some extraordinarily common sense stuff to say about what should be happening with Australian football.
So early stage of this first game sees Ireland 2, Italy 1, and fantastic words of wisdom to Brian Dixon, a very passionate man about footy and very passionate about life.
Yeah, very much so. It's extraordinary, isn't it? Just a man with that sort of background.
Absolutely.
And he's sitting there having a quiet drink with Ronald Dale Barassi.
We'll try to get him later on too, mate.
Yeah. National teams, or teams made up of internationals, I suppose is more accurate, competing for the World Nines title.
Good grab.
Good one-hander mark.
Great use of the body though to protect the drop zone. So it's good to see these guys with not a great footy background doing the basics really well.
The big fella Nicky Forey, the ruckman. Now watch your one-on-one contest if it comes out to Josh Cavillo, but he's going to have a shot at goal, this fella. It's usually a good kick for goal.
That's a good kick.
He got very close to the man on the mark.
He's goaled it. Good goal. Middle of the ground once again.
Good
knock. 2 apiece, Ireland versus Italy. Running through the contest here, very soft off the ground. You're not allowed to do that, are you?
No, I think he got possession of that.
Did he?
Dropped it on the boot very quickly. But yeah, he definitely got possession. But
so Lawrence Kavanagh, fantastic goal. 3-2.
And about 45 minutes time, I would expect, thereabouts.
It's quite an attractive brand of footy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There he is. Now watch the kicking style on this, Paul Pryor, you being a very astute recruiting and talent identification guy. Look at the kicking style on there. Left footer, and he'll put right over the goalpost head. Couple of feet. He'll follow his foot all the way through, and he'll get a piece on the way out as well. Don't worry about that. There he is.
He's getting close to the man on the mark.
Josh Cavillo, look. 1 foot. No problem. Doesn't miss. He does not miss. Okay, Francisco Banaka.
I think the Italian ruckman would be much better served to jump at it rather than engaging body. He hasn't got the strength to go with his opponent.
So Cataldo has it for the Italian Stallions. There's Plugger.
Never looked like missing it, did he?
No. And notice he walks back. Now you hear it. Beep, beep, beep.
And him and every other forward in this comp would love the space that's available, wouldn't they? There's no third man up or anything like that. It's
lovely
nice
kick, couple of feet. Look at this.
He just lobs it through. Thanks for coming.
Tom, I reckon there was 4 steps then.
No. He stumbled.
I didn't say they were big ones.
Yeah, it'd be up around 12 or 13, I think, thereabouts.
10-2, 12 is kicked.
Yep.
Good courageous mark.
Good mark.
Well, the Ireland Exiles.
It was smart and courageous.
That was Paul Pryor. He would have ducked his head and dropped it, but this guy's got courage. He takes a good mark, and he's only 5 metres out. Could be a quick answer back for the Ireland player here. And Brandon Duffy, one of the brothers.
Yeah.
Duffy has it. Gets his, and it's
good answer.
It is.
4 all.
4-4. Fantastic game, this one. Good tackle. Fantastic tackle. Could be holding the ball.
Yeah.
That was by Liberatore.
Not the first time that's been said in commentary.
Very true.
There he is, little Libba.
He looks a bit like him as well, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
He's only 4'2". There he is
Yeah.
on the right foot. Kicks it. There's Plugger's been held. Surely.
How brave is that bloke standing in the hole?
Yeah.
Hey, that guy deserves a medal just for doing that.
He's just last. Here he is, Joshy Kavili.
Plugger actually needed one of those, or the bloke on Plugger needed one of those tie-down straps to wrap around him to hold him back.
But he's a good. Geez,
I
this
think-
guy's a good kick.
His direct opponent didn't do his teammate any favours by protecting him either.
Here is Joshy Kavili going for goal number 13.
So, Tom,
for
that's 5 or
Carnival.
6 steps.
Look at that. Does not miss. Here's a good kick. Ollie Dufficy.
I think you need to go back and check your dictionary, see what agility means.
I was trying to be generous.
So Ollie Dufficy puts it up to a one-on-one, trying to find Michael Finn. He's outnumbered. Subsequently, the ball comes out by the Italian Stallions. But I think someone's been held off the ball.
It looks like players from opposite teams are both arguing with the umpires, so I'm quite confused at the moment.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
the-
it's a baller.
I think the umpire's going to take a kick.
Is it?
But both players can't be disappointed. Only one of them, though, surely.
No, it's going to be a kick to Ireland, and it's to Brendan Dufficy. He's kicked one. Should be able to kick this one. It's 30 metres out,
Well,
directly in front.
and a Michael Holding run-up, so he's actually 75 metres out.
He's now down in defence.
To bring this back, it'll be an even ball game with only 5 and a bit to go. Pressure's on him.
Good kick.
Yes,
got
he
it.
goes, yeah, cop that. I've kicked another snag.
Geez, it was a beautiful follow-through.
Yeah.
So that's his second goal, Brendan Dufficy. It's all even, 5-5. So Ireland bring the ball out. Pretty on
Oh,
pushing the back.
huge push.
Surely, right now, I didn't see it. Surely, it didn't play on.
Oh!
Oh. Do you reckon that was a bit high, Tom?
I reckon it might have just snuck in like about 4 foot above his neck.
The guy was actually tackled by his chin.
Yeah, yeah.
Costly turnover here.
His chin's actually attached to his kneecap now, the way he got slung.
Ireland be able to get it, and it's in the hands of Ollie Dufficy. He's already kicked 2. His brothers also kicked 2. It's kicked 4 out of the 5 goals of the Dufficy brothers. And if Ollie kicks this, oh, sorry, it's Brendan. It could be a very, very handy goal with only just under 4 minutes to go.
Important kick, about 25 metres out. He'll kick pretty much on the 30-metre line. Drops it straight over the goal umpire's head. Brings it through, and Ireland back in front, 6-5 over Italy. As we
Italy tackled over the point. Kicking the ball was Benake. That's Simon. Overrunning the footy.
Good
Number
pick
2
up.
and Joe Beneke could be holding the ball
Oh,
from
should
one.
have
Umpire's
been.
call played on. Samo comes out to Liberatore. Good vision by Liberatore. Flicks it over his teammate there, and Simon Panaka.
That's a
Panaka
great
on the left
passage
foot.
of
Great
play.
goal.
Wasn't it beautiful?
Great vision by Liberatore. What has been a very tight contest here. Second last game
Oh,
of the
great
round
kick.
robin. Good kick. Good mark.
Oh,
It's a Dufficy
just-
brother. That's Brendan.
Hey!
Good ball over the top by Cicero. That's Austin. Running the ball forward was the
Plugger's
Plugger's
down
one-on-one.
there.
Good spoil by the back.
Well done.
Liberatore
Great
Rose.
pick-up.
Liberatore.
He's nailed that.
I think his goal.
He
His
has.
goal!
Oh, 1 minute 40 remaining. And
Anthony
Italy hit the front,
Liberatore.
7-6.
Minute 17 to go. Can they answer back Ireland? Oh, good little tap, but Presty, you read it very well.
Well done. They've done enough,
Flicks
I think.
the ball out on the left foot. Pluggers a one-on-one. Good little contest there. Rose in the pack then goes to Panishi. Panishi goes around the corner. This could be a
He's
goal.
nailed it. He's nailed it.
It is. The Stallions are home.
That's a great effort.
Great crumbing. Pressed here by hands. Good play. The Italian Stallions on the left foot.
Great clearance.
Good kick. And
Great
good strong
mark.
mark.
8
Joel
seconds.
Beneke. That's it. It is all over.
He knows it. He's going back. Take
Wind
his
the
time.
clock back.
There's the siren.
There it is. Italy win. I think you'll find that Italy could be through to the grand final. Doesn't matter in the contest, but Benake
He's nailed
decides
that
to
one
kick
as
another
well.
goal.
Thanks for coming. great victory to Italy to really just put the foot down in that last few minutes, pull away, and well fought out by Ireland. Great game, and Italy showing their class. 9-6.